G'day there, and welcome back to Camping Oz with Pete. We're Pete and Shez, and this is our 3-month dash around Australia. So this afternoon's our last afternoon in Broome. We'll head off in the morning early, make our way towards Port Hedland. We'll arrive in Port Hedland in about 2 days. We'll do a stop over to a rest area on the way through. It's a pretty big trip to take in one day. And we're just cooking a bit of a pork curry for dinner tonight. So this is us set up where we've been just for the last couple of days. Got a nice powered site with water. Nice and comfortable. So we're up early this morning and headed off from the Broome Caravan Park. We found that caravan park quite nice, quite clean and tidy. It was a very nice comfortable stay for a few days. And anyway, we filled up with some fuel and we're now heading off down towards Sandfire Roadhouse to get some more fuel there, find an overnight camp and then continue on to Port Hedland. But we did manage to get a nice bit of the sunrise as we were cruising down the highway, so yeah, enjoy.
Contrast to the ocean, or the shore, all the rocks, sharp rocks.
It is very flat out there, look at that. We've got a spirit level across the ground. Road closed in by shrubbery, we now need to make sure we stay vigilant, keeping an eye out for wildlife like kangaroos and wandering cattle. Well, this is the 72-hour RV overflow campsite. It's just a free camp. It gets very busy, but very quiet. Got the kids playing their sports over there. And it was very windy today. Got up to near 30km/h gusts today. So we got an early start in the morning, heading to Karijini. Most excited about that one. and a few days there swimming and walking and carrying on. But anyway, tonight just a quick one, some bacon and eggs, and we'll get out of here nice and early in the morning. Nice sunset. We headed off from Port Hedland early this morning, about 5, and we're about 260 kilometres south of Port Hedland at a village called Oski Village, which is in Karijini. In the background there is Karijini National Park. We're about 80 kilometres from Dales Campground, where we're going to be staying for a few nights. This is the only roadhouse in this area. Next one's about 100 kilometres away. So fuel up. Here's some nice mountain views of the start of Karijini. Hopefully that wind noise isn't too putting off. So this is our setup, campsite 28 at Dales Campground, Karijini National Park. Our area we're camping in is called Bungarra. Cheryl's having a bit of morning tea, and this is the view Cheryl has from her seat. With the weather warming up here, the caretaker advised us that there has been a lot of dingoes around, as well as a lot of snakes starting to move around. So I guess we're just going to have to keep our eyes open and look before we leap, so to speak. Well, here we are. We made it to the entry, car park entry of Fortescue Falls and Fern Pool. So we're just going to find our way down here and try and find the entrance. We've got a few paths we can take. On there, there's one up there, and there's, oh look, there's toilets here and everything. Alrighty, so we're just heading down the path here. We're going to go down to Fortescue Falls. So we're here, we're going to follow the little track down here and then continue on down to Fortescue Falls and then down to Fern Pool. There is a bit of a lookout down this way as well, so we'll have a little bit of a look there, get some photos, and we'll see how the day goes from there. So this is the path down to the lookout and to the swimming area. Alright, so this will be our exercise for the day. Short hike to the lookout, and now we've got 283 stairs to get to the bottom. No, I'm not going to take you on every single step. I'm sure you turn it off and go and do something else much more exciting. Alright, we'll see you at the bottom. The good news is they put these seats in every so far down the stairs, so you can rest going down or coming back up. Cheryl?
Good. Thankfully, they've got stairs here, so I don't have to do any climbing.
Found an innovative way to put our noodles onto our backpacks. Alright, so they've put this convenient halfway point in. Get a bit of a look at the falls. You can see them on the GoPro. I can barely see them on the GoPro. Alright, about halfway down this gorge. Whoa, so this is for the Skew Falls. Wow, what an awesome sight. But this way to Fern Pool. Bit more of a dirt track through to Fern Pool. Nice easy walking. Check out the ferns. Uh-oh, we've got a water crossing, guys. We made it. How you going, Cheryl?
I'm getting there.
Hey! Look at you smiling. No problem with that one at all. Awesome. Alright, let's continue on. Have a look how this tree has grown. That would have taken years. It's literally just snaked itself around the rocks and just continued to flourish. Wow. So this is Fern Pool, just near Dales Campground, Karijini National Park.
Screaming like a girl. No disrespect to girls.
It's alright once your body goes numb.
Yeah. Hurry up, Chad!
Alright, we made it. We braved it. We built up the courage and we just jumped in. The water was very cold, but once your body, it still is, but once you go numb, it's actually quite pleasant. Anyway, this is Fern Pool. There's a few people down here, so I can't video too much of the area, but I'll get what I can for you. After that swim. What are we going to have, Cheryl?
We're a little bit on the peckish side, so have a
Oh,
bit of morning tea.
we've got some avocado dip,
Yeah.
some cheese, olives, all the usual suspects. Yum yum, you've done well. You're a good woman. Well, after that epic swim, it's time to make our way back through the tracks and back to those 283 stairs. Now, I'm sure going up is going to be a lot more fun, but we'll push along and have a great time. Cheryl humping her gear back, and believe me, I'm humping my gear back. I don't know if you can see me as well, but anyway, there we go. Make our way back and the sun will warm us up again. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, what do you reckon, Cher? Pretty cool?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
You're pooped, aren't you?
I am. The stairs coming back up. Whoa.
Yeah, it was about 283
Yeah.
stairs. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we made it back to the top. So on arrival back at camp, we noticed that our awning arm had been snapped in half. One of the neighbouring campers was nice enough to come up and let us know what had happened. Now, whilst the awning was locked into the side of the van, it had been handling good winds and wind gusts, no problem at all. Unfortunately, whirlwind or dust devil had actually whipped up and came straight through camp and targeted our van. Anyway, went through our van and flipped one of our tables and our chairs up into the bush behind the van. And the poor chap next door, he had one of his hatches open, and we found out later that he got his inside of his van full of dust. But unfortunately, we lost the awning. We've definitely got to find some new friends, guys. Oh, Mr. Murphy Law. He's not a very good friend to us at all. Anyway, we move forward, we move on, and we build bridges and keep on going. Apologies for not having any video or photos of the broken awning while it was on the van. I think personally I just got a little bit upset and frustrated and just tried to fix it, and in the end, before I knew it, I just literally undone it, taken it off and put it on the ground. Anyway, there's a couple of photos there. I'm sure you'll get the idea. That brings us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.